My name is Ryan Davis, and I play the viola. I was actually born in Canberra, Australia, but we moved before I could speak, so I don't have the accent. But I was really grateful to grow up in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, which is, yes, a very, very cold and beautiful place in the prairies. I think it actually had quite an impression on my upbringing, even musically. There's so much space and vastness and beauty there in a way that's kind of unparalleled. And I am very grateful to also have lived in many exciting bigger cities like Los Angeles, Montreal, Toronto, and they all have their charms, but I think growing up there really made me appreciate sort of a slower pace and smaller things. And once I kind of came to these bigger cities, I realized that it's easy to become kind of lost in the crowd, and I think I really had a good grounding from that place.
Ignite the night, ignite the night, that color you like, that color you like. Ignite the night, ignite the night, that color you like, that color you ignite the night.
The piece I'm playing is called Color You Like. It is one of my favorite things that I've written to date for viola and electronics, and I'm using loop pedals here, so it's a really exciting and fun combination of acoustic and electronic elements.
That color you like, that color you like. Ignite the night, ignite the night, that color you like, that color you ignite the night, ignite the night, that color you like, that color you like, ignite the night.
I have been writing quite a bit of music. I really started to kind of venture into the electronics and sort of elements like that when I was just finishing up my master's degree in 2016, and I was really excited, to just kind of get my feet wet with all of the different equipment. It can be pretty challenging at times. It adds a lot of nuanced elements. It's very challenging in some ways because you are sort of locking yourself into a prison of sorts. When you use a loop pedal, it's really exciting, but you have to also determine what is actually worth repeating and what is worth only saying once. And once you actually repeat something, it will, of course, continue and continue. So you have to be very clever about the things that you choose to loop. And it affects my playing because I have to be aware of a lot of elements at once. Typically in more collaborative classical settings, I can rely on my colleagues and sort of bounce off of them, but this is all up to myself and the limits of my hands, feet, and mouth. So it's pretty exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time. Often when I'm playing these pieces that I create, it involves a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but you have to believe in yourself just as much as those elements. It really matters more than the music sometimes. If you don't have that inner sort of fire for what you're doing and believe that people will like it, that can really sort of derail everything you're doing. So that's something I've really tried to work on. I find that, especially what's with everything that's going on in the world right now, it's very important to me to contribute new sounds and new energy to the already amazing canon of repertoire that we have. I don't mean to say that older music doesn't have any value. I think it's incredibly valuable today, but I do feel very strongly that we need to really reflect the time we're in currently and have sounds that sort of embody all of the craziness and worldliness that we have now.